Welcome to the Military Justice Podcast, where we explore the intricate and often controversial aspects of military law and leadership. In today's episode, we're discussing a recent case involving active duty Army soldiers who were charged and convicted of obtaining fraudulent COVID-19 related relief loans. Our focus will be on Major Jenkins and his significant role in this case. On December 3, 2024, Major Jenkins, an active duty officer in the U.S. Army, was charged and pled guilty to fraudulently obtaining loans through the Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP. This program was established to provide financial relief to businesses affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Major Jenkins falsely claimed to have a civilian job with over $100,000 in annual income and submitted fabricated IRS tax return forms to support his PPP loan application. As a result, he received over $20,000 in government-backed loans, which were not used for legitimate business purposes. Let's break down the details of this case and highlight Major Jenkins' role. Major Jenkins, who held a senior position within the Army, submitted false claims to obtain PPP loans. He falsely claimed to have a high-income civilian job and provided fraudulent documentation to support his application. As a senior officer, Major Jenkins' actions are particularly troubling. He used his position of authority and knowledge to manipulate the system for personal gain. This not only undermines the integrity of the PPP program, but also reflects poorly on military leadership. The funds obtained through these fraudulent loans were allegedly used for personal expenses rather than business-related costs. This misuse of funds included purchases at luxury and recreational stores and other non-business-related expenditures. According to the U.S. Government Accountability Office, federal prosecutors across the United States have charged 524 individuals with fraud related to PPP and COVID-19 Economic Injury Disaster Loan, EIDL programs, as of December 2021. This statistic underscores the widespread nature of PPP loan fraud and the significant efforts being made to address it. As a result of his actions, Major Jenkins faced serious legal consequences. He pled guilty and is now awaiting sentencing, which could result in a maximum prison term of 5 years. The severity of his actions and the breach of trust involved in his fraudulent activities have had a significant impact on his career and reputation. This case also involved 2 other soldiers, Sergeant Malaysia Stubbs, who also pled guilty, and Sergeant First Class Crispin Antonio Abad, who was indicted on multiple counts of PPP fraud. However, Major Jenkins' senior position within the Army and his role in orchestrating the fraud make his case particularly noteworthy. The actions of Major Jenkins highlight the importance of integrity and accountability within the military. His misuse of the PPP program for personal gain not only harmed the intended beneficiaries, but also damaged the trust placed in military leaders. This case was reported by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Virginia, which announced the charges and convictions. The agency emphasized the seriousness of the offenses and the need for accountability within the military. This case serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of fraudulent actions, especially within the military. It underscores the importance of maintaining honesty and responsibility in all actions, regardless of one's rank or position. What are your thoughts on this case? Do you think the sentencing is appropriate, or could there have been a different approach? Share your thoughts with us in the comments or send an email to militaryjusticepodcast@gmail.com.
If you enjoyed this video, like it. Hit the notification bell for all updates.